cut the fuck off for November. Y'all better stay the fuck out of my way in these stores. I'm walking out with carts and I'm not paying for shit. Trump, if you want motherfuckers start looting, what's gonna happen? Before my kids go broke in this bitch like Jock, I'm gonna be stealing like it ain't no tomorrow.
So a lot of people are crashing out over this the SNAP ban that's coming in November. And I kind of understand why they're going so crazy, because we have Trump sending 50 to 60 billion to another country. And then they taken away this benefit that some of these benefits have been going on for 10, 20 years, maybe longer than that for some of these people. So it's like, what do you do when the hand that was feeding you stopped feeding you? There's going to be some crash outs. I mean, honestly, these grocery stores are about to be dangerous. Knowing Trump, he might put the guard out there, the National Guard outside the store, because he don't give a damn. I do feel like it's sad. It's a really sad time here in America, and it's becoming more and more like other countries or third world countries where, you know what, the government's like, look, if you don't got it, you don't got it. That's it. That's all. We're not about to provide for you. That's what it sounds like it's going on. Or that's where the nation is heading.
I am going to go in that store, get everything I get regularly. I'm going to bag my shit up, swipe my link card. As soon as that bitch say, ain't no pending balance on there, I'm going to walk the fuck out. And I'm going to have one of my cousins with me that'll punch your ass so hard, you going to think a Jet 2 holiday hit your bitch ass if you think I ain't finna walk out that stuff. And please follow me to that motherfucking car if you feeling motherfucking fraud.
And at this point, we are in a crisis here in America. Now, this lady here, she's talking about running up and she's going to be stealing like there's no tomorrow. That was crazy. But some of these people have nothing to lose, because people with jobs, they can't be stealing and getting shoplifting charges and shit because they got a job.
Fucking SNAP benefits. What the fuck do you mean? Because what the fuck is happening? Do you understand that there are people like me who cannot work? Do you understand there are people like me who have kids who cannot eat? Do you understand there are people like me who go hungry the last week of the month just so my kids can't eat? Because SNAP benefits is all we get? I need somebody to please fucking tell me he's lying. I can't. What the fuck am I gonna do? Oh, fuck.
I don't know everyone's story, so there are people who've been living off the government for 20 years with food stamps, and that's how they've been feeding these babies that they keep having. People will be like, well, why did they keep having babies if they knew they couldn't feed them? Okay, you got a point, but why does the government keep feeding them if they want them to get off of, and it's supposed to be some sort of assistance? It's crazy, but that's not the only thing that's being affected by this shutdown. Like the military, the people who are working hard, they're not being paid either, and they're going to have to go without checks coming in. How are they going to eat? I can already see there's going to be a lot of arrests, people shoplifting. I don't feel like all these stores are just going to let these people run in it. Now, granted, if 20 people run up in there and there's only one cop or one security guard, like, what is he really going to do? Well, I feel like there's going to be a mass amount of looting, just like back in that 7-Eleven that got looted, and it was like everybody and their mama was running in there. I'm going to play a clip of that. Everybody and their mama was up in this store, and in whatever neighborhood this was in California, I feel like it's going to be just like that, but worse, because it's going to be more people. It's like this is going to affect so many people. There's like over 50 million people that receive SNAP benefits in the United States. So out of 50 million, even if, 1 million decide to go and run in these stores, that's going to do a lot of damage.
It's been day 5 and I have not received no food stamps. My disability checks is on hold. My cash benefits is not coming no more. They're still pending. It is the taxpayer's job to pay for my kids to eat and for my kids to be taken care of.
Oh, well, maybe that lady, she shouldn't keep having babies that she can't afford. Well, maybe the government should have cut her ass off a long time ago, and it wouldn't be to the point where she feels like the government owes her some shit. It's kind of like a psychological game that the government is paying with them. Because if I was employees, I would not even want to work at the beginning of November in a grocery store. Like, no. And I know some of those people in the grocery store is about to be turning a blind eye. Like, look, I ain't about to start nothing with none of these crazy people.
So just because I don't want to work 20 hours a week which is crazy. Can you imagine having to work 20 hours a week? So I don't want to work. You take all of my benefits away. The benefits that you have allowed me to use for 13 years with no warning at all. The government has enabled this behavior for 13 years to where I have not had to work a day in my life.
That's fucking crazy, man.
13 years of almost $10,000 a month in government aid. And now, because you signed some stupid bill that says I have to work if I want to get food stamps, and because I don't want to, you take it all away, no warning. How am I supposed to feed my 6 kids? How am I supposed to support my 6 kids? How am I supposed to pay rent? How am I supposed to get my nails done? How am I supposed to go drive down to the corner store when I have no money for gas? And you want me to go get a job, but you don't want to give me gas money?
If I worked at these stores, like, hey, if you up here stealing, you up here stealing. The security people better be catching you. I'm not saying nothing to you. I'm not questioning you about shit, because who wants to get smoked over somebody else's groceries that they feel that they're entitled to, because the government has been giving them this SNAP benefit for 10, 15 years, and all of a sudden, oh, we're cutting it off. You guys aren't getting anything. But meanwhile, the government is sending 50 billion, 60 billion to other, like there was another country. I'll drop it in. I'll drop a photo of what the country is, because Trump just sent this out and the government was shut off. So I don't know how the hell he did that, but people are mad, and I'm more mad that they giving these foreign countries money than trying to help the citizens of America. I'm not saying take care of the citizens of America, but they're not trying to help them all out. They're not trying to help them at all. And they're like really mad that these people are getting the food stamp money. Well, maybe they need it. You ever think that a senior citizen, they might actually need it? Maybe they can't work. Maybe the disabled person really cannot work. And you should at least open up the government for the senior citizens and make sure they get their benefits come November. Or the, people with infant children, they need the benefits. Like, I'm more opposed that the government is sending money, because I'm a taxpayer. They're sending my hard-earned money to a country that I have no ties to, and they're not. There's no reason why we're doing this here in America. And then you could say, well, it doesn't affect us. Bullshit. Like, things is almost everything at my grocery store is $5. $5 and up. If you come in there and grocery shop, the shit is gonna be $5, between $5 to $10. And then if it was like kind of expensive back in the day, then it's going to be almost $10 to $15. You feel what I'm saying? Like I think 2 pounds of beef is like $15 or $16. Like, so miss me with the, oh, well, we're helping these countries out. Well, they're gonna have to help themselves, because no one is sending nothing over here besides Germany.
Amerikaner leiden unter Lebensmittelunsicherheit. Sie sind hungrig, unsere Hilfe. Jetzt.
To feed American citizens or anything like that. But you guys drop a comment, let me know what you think about the government shutdown and these people on Snap saying that they're about to run into some shit. I mean, they got to do what they got to do at the end of the day. I do feel like, maybe they should try to come up with some other streams of income, but you don't know everybody's cases. Some people are disabled, and maybe they had their kids before they became disabled. You feel what I'm saying? So who are we to judge as to why they need this benefit? But for the ones that Trump feels like is messing with the system and they are abusing the system, like, why would you let someone who's able-bodied stay on food stamps and have multiple babies without kicking them off? It has to come to a point where the government has to shut down, and this person then don't receive food stamps, and now they're mad and they're ready to run into some shit. Like, I feel like it's more of a government problem, and these stores need to be suing the federal government for creating this monster, because that's what they did, is created this monster. These stores need to be suing the federal government, because at this point, you guys created these monsters. Now we gotta fend off our food because you guys created monsters, and now you don't want to keep feeding the monster that you created. These people think, some of the people who are on Snap think that they are entitled to this benefit, and they are ready to go up in these stores and start stealing if they don't get their benefit. So yeah, and maybe they're just straining people, but out of 50 million, I suppose there's going to be a lot of people running in them stores. Y'all drop a comment. Peace out.